Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Turian Beast here. It's good to be back. It's good to be back once again. And man, oh man, after staying up all night, playing this DLC too, I gotta say, I was kind of wrong as far as like how I thought, man. I really thought this DLC was gonna end up how I treated DLC one, but nah, man. So first off, I'm just, I'm making this video today just to tell you guys about my first impression about the War Machine. Um, as far as the zombies goes, I have not like searched for any like Easter eggs or any. I don't even know how to get back a bunch right now, honestly. But I played a little bit of that before I had to go to class after staying up all night. I played with Novice Nitro, and we had a ton of fun, like with the DLC overall. I have to say, as far as the multiplayer maps goes, disregarding the war map, I'll get to that later. All three of the multiplayer maps are very dynamic, in my opinion. Like they have a certain feel to them, each and every one of them. Even what is it called, Dunkirk? That map is, I kind of didn't expect that map to be like that. I didn't even know it was a beach. Like I really appreciate the fact that we have a World War II map that's a beach. I'm trying to think if there is one in the base game or even the DLC 1 map pack, but I don't think it is. But Dunkirk, I had a ton of fun with just how the map layout actually is. Yeah, it's still 3 lanes, but the way you can approach it, it's just amazing. And on top of that, this update, the update that made the game just so much better, having unlimited sprint, as well as certain buffs to certain classes as well. This DLC just pretty much changed the game, as well as the update. So with Dunkirk, I would say that this map is probably my second favorite map out of this DLC pack, because it promotes sniping, and it also promotes you rushing. I'm more of a rusher type guy, so you're gonna see me ended up on where the building side is, towards the right side. That I just really like Dunkirk as well. It's my second number 2 on the list of the listing of things. My favorite map, surprisingly, is Egypt. Now, the only reason why Egypt is my favorite map in this DLC pack is because of the fact that just, yeah, I'm gonna say the map layout itself is just, it's something different. I would say there's also this 3-lane map. Always, it's gonna be 3 lanes. But just how it connects for you to switch throughout the lanes, I really appreciate that. And there's like shortcuts to like how you can like get the jump on somebody, and it's not as dry as I would thought it would be. Pun not intended, simply because it is a desert. But I actually see myself playing this map a lot and like looking forward to it more, simply because of how many advantages there are throughout the map. Like it's not just it promotes every single division class, like everything. Yeah, it's a beautiful map. I always rock the airborne nowadays because of the buffs. But yeah, Egypt is my favorite one, hands down. Then you have V2. I'd say this is my 3rd favorite map. I mean, I'm not saying it as if it's a bad map. It's just my least favorite out of the 3. It's a small map. I would say it's basically the nuke town of World War II, because it's just how small and this is what it is. It has this environmental what is it? Killing thing. Is basically if you press a button all the way at the top of the middle of the map, it'll kill everyone who's below you, with like flames coming from a V2 rocket, I believe it is. But I don't really look forward to this map. The only time I would really look forward to this map is when I'm like, I don't know, I just literally just want to rush all day, like all day. But this map, you could just jump. I would say you have a lot of ways to jump around, I would say, because the other 2 maps you can't really jump on things, but with the V2 you actually can maneuver and mantle over a lot of things in this map if you pay close attention to it. It doesn't have that many shortcuts as Egypt does, but I still find it enjoyable. The war map, Husky, I have mixed feelings about it. One, it can be very short. but at the same time, the content within it is very enjoyable as far as the mines go. That whole tripwire mine thing, I actually really appreciated that. That was actually pretty cool. I don't know if other war maps gave you like Molotovs that like if you pick it up on the thing. I don't know. I don't really play war like that, but it's just that I found it really interesting at how they set that whole thing up. And also, I can't leave out the whole plane section, which is the third section of the war map. That section is it's fun, it's cool and all, but it's just like I'm not much of a plane shooter guy. I don't really care for planes, but I did find it pretty fun. I'd say it's really the planes feel really heavy. I mean, they're supposed to feel heavy, they're planes, but I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it feels really clunky to me, in my opinion, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just how they're supposed to feel because they're World War II planes, and I like how they started off the whole atmosphere. When you get in their plane, they have both planes going toward each other, and it looks like a really cool war battle. It's like, it's how it's supposed to be, and that's just something I really do appreciate with the war map. I don't see me playing this war map a lot per se. The only time I would really play it is if my friend Novice Nitro wants to play it a lot, because he seems to favor it more than I do. I don't care about it as much as I should. But next up is probably gonna have to be the zombies. I played a little bit of the zombies. We bought all the doors pretty quickly. The map doesn't seem to have that much to it if you're not doing the Easter egg or you're not really searching for things. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it can be depending on what kind of zombie player you are. But when you're starting off playing the map and you just want to have a good time, the map is gonna get really dry pretty quickly. I have to say that I like it better than the Darkest Shore, simply because I can see now. I actually don't like when I'm limited to doing certain things, especially when it's kind of unnecessary. Because I just did not like that mist. I'm never a big fan of mist. But yeah, the Shadowed, whatever it's called, I forgot. It's a pretty cool map, I'd say. So yeah, you guys, that's probably gonna be my my little first impression thing. I'll keep it going as I make videos and continuously play this DLC. And yeah, I'll see you guys later next time.